Sting. The real reason Sting is able to wrestle for so long. Sting that went on and retired now, boy. This is something. You know, most of our favorite legends are gone, retired.
After almost 40 years of entertaining fans, Sting is finally hanging up his boots on his own terms. The long-tenured star isn't afraid to talk about how his career could easily have ended in tragedy, like so many of his peers. Sting will get into the ring one last time on March 3rd, 2024, when he teams with Darby Allin to defend the AEW Tag Team Championships against the Young Bucks at the Revolution pay-per-view.
Got what I wanted, ta-ta for now.
The icon has wrestled just about everywhere: the Continental Wrestling Association, UWF, Mid-South Wrestling, NWA, WCW, All Japan, New Japan, TNA. He even had a cup of coffee in WWE, which famously didn't end well. Sting's legacy is firmly in place. How has he hung on so long to still be wrestling in his 60s? For one, he's been smart about what he allows himself to do, especially in this last run. The star told D Magazine, "It's like a potluck, picking and choosing on a daily basis what I'm able to do. I have all the original body parts." That's right, even at 64, Sting hasn't had anything replaced.
64.
But even with that, wrapping up his legendary career...
That is something, boy. So he's had, or he hasn't had, no knee replacements, no bad, shoulder tears, whatever you call it. Everything is still there. That is something. Didn't tear the what do you call it? The triceps and the biceps. Yeah, because that's the most wrestlers have, like from back then, have the fixed knees and everything. Had to get those knees adjusted and everything. That's something.
In 2024 was not his original intention. He said, referring to wrestlers who keep performing beyond their prime, "I swore to myself, I'm never going to be one of those guys, and I'm one of those guys 10 times over." In large part, Sting's longevity can be chalked up to knowing when to clean up his act, something lots of other wrestlers from his era struggled to do. He told The Ringer, "I stopped doing steroids in 1990. A lot of the guys just couldn't stop. They've all got new knees, new hips, shoulders reversed. I still have the same original body parts, thank God."
Shoulders
the
reversed.
added body mass steroids pack on quite simply isn't sustainable for athletes in the long haul. As Sting implied, it leads to joint problems and other mobility issues. After witnessing these changes happen to some of his friends and peers, Sting took note and changed his ways. Now he's retiring at age 64. He also told The Ringer, "I was addicted to painkillers and drinking and steroids and drugs and a lifestyle for so many years. The human body can only take so much. A lot of the guys, especially in my era, they couldn't stop. I was on my way to being one of them. So I attribute the longevity to cleaning out the drugs and the alcohol, the overall lifestyle." That life change was vital for Sting, but the star says finding his faith in 1998 made an even bigger difference.
I just found that every part of my life was out of control.
He told The Ringer, "My life changed drastically in August of 1998 when I gave myself and my life to Jesus Christ. I attribute really most of anything good to that, and my longevity is one of the things that's good." Sting didn't take his journey to faith on his own. He also inspired others to live similarly. In an October 2023 interview on the Under the Ring podcast, Lex Luger, Sting's sometimes partner and sometimes rival in WCW, credited Sting with being loyal to him and helping him through his darkest times.
We're both followers of Jesus now, and that makes it extra special for us as well. He never gave up on me, even during the worst times of my life.
Luger said he and Sting are still best friends to this day.
For real.
Sting has also never given up on himself. In his final match with WWE at Night of Champions in 2015, he injured his neck after taking a buckle bomb from Seth Rollins.
It
took nearly 6 years for Sting to return to action, wrestling again in AEW in 2020.
Yeah, that was surprising. I thought after the Seth Rollins match, that was it. Then when I hear this man's in AEW, or going to AEW, coming back to wrestle, I said, I don't know. I thought that neck and back was gone, or the neck was gone. So, cause that's what Sting. He said he didn't have no surgery on it. So yeah.
With the end of his career now in sight, Sting told Sports Illustrated that he's surprised by what he's been capable of these past few years, and he credits AEW president Tony Khan for coaxing him out of retirement. If you or anyone you know needs help with addiction issues, help is available.
Visit
the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration website or contact
that's why I
SAMHSA's
couldn't mess with
National Helpline at
in that ring. That pain is no joke.
HELP. That's 1-800-662-4357.
That's why I said another video. I couldn't get in there because love wrestling, but the pain part, people think is false. But your back and your neck and your knees hurt it in the morning, and they said you gotta get out. It doesn't matter how bad, you still gotta get out there and wrestle again. Then turn around and wrestle on the weekend. So I'm good because those knees are gone, boy. That's why I felt bad when what's name tore his leg quad. People think that's funny. It ain't funny. That man was holding the ground hurting Nash. That ain't funny, and they think it's funny. That man's knee was gone. So, but yeah, Sting went on and retired. And like every couple of months, I put in some of the old matches. The classic WCW, Sting and Vader, Sting and Flair, all those. So it's just like the old music. You can't beat the old stuff. But yeah, Sting is retired, though. I'll be damned.